Alright guys, how's it going? I have stumbled upon something really impressive with Blender. So I was I was watching this short video and I didn't realise there's a Blender marketplace that you can browse for different add-ons, paid, free, blah blah blah. And this one I just could not pass on. So let me just show you this clip real quick. So we've got this sci-fi engine here, you've got him building it, and then pay attention now. What's this? Immediately I'm like, wait, this would take me hours to figure out. And how on earth are you getting those squares on the edges there? Like, let me try and pause it. Like, how's he getting this? If you can see my mouse, how's he? How? Like, okay. So now I can answer that question for those of you that are interested. So here, don't know how well this is gonna be shown, but let's start off with these basic ones here that I. Here's one I did earlier. So here's an example here of like, bang, you've got a assortment of buildings for the background that you can have like way off in the distance, and then have your main shot here. That's already pretty sick. I mean, the only thing you'd need to do there is add a light there, here, there, and a few other bits. Maybe add a few light blocks, and then paste them around the edges that will only be shown in the shot. Here, I coloured this myself, so I basically separated the insides here. So let me just move that here. So I separated these parts and painted these gold, and then applied like a black finish to these, and that looks pretty cool. It looks a bit like a motherboard setup. Same here with this. It's very hard to tell. Let me just take off that shading, maybe go into this view. You can see a bit more trajectory here. That's pretty impressive, but then when you go to edit it, it's all over the place, so that's something we're going to have to look into. Editing does take a bit of a while here. You got pipe work here. Obviously, you can change the colour to anything you want. Let's put it back to that. And then here, to just look at this. It's awesome. All these pipes and everything here. And then I thought, okay, let's get creative with this. So there's another cylinder, different textures going on here, and I'll show you exactly how to do this in a minute. Same rules as here. And then I thought, I'll try the donut thing. That's, yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. Then this, I'm like, okay, that's something you'd see in a spaceship. And then here, let me figure this out real quick. So we're going to duplicate that, make that small, make it long. That's what she said. And then let's add an emission here. So to turn on emission now, it's no longer just a one-click button. You have to go into composite, add a glare, change from streaks to bloom, back to layout, make sure you're in some sort of rendered view, and then let's give it like a green oozy color, and then ramp that up a bit there. Right, so we've got like a little glowing thing there. We've got glass as well, so maybe just tone that down a tad. Got glass there and everything. Okay, that's pretty cool. Right, so let's go into front view here, and we're gonna go into wireframe and take these off. So press P on there. That makes it separate, and then we're going to add some of these subdivisions. Now, subdivisions are important, otherwise this doesn't work. Then we're going to press A. Sorry, I'm going quick because I haven't got much time. Plus, I want to try and get this out of my system without babbling on too much. Right, so obviously, you know, tab from edit mode into object mode, and then we're going to press Shift and Q once you've got it installed. And here's your random flow menu. So you have a load of different options. So the one at the moment is panels. I'm going to show you. Don't click off of this because it will go. I haven't quite figured out how to get it back yet. So if we click under operator presets, we've got a list here. So let's just click the first one here. That gives us some of these. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go back onto this, and then let's pay attention to the menu here. So this is the thickness, so you mess around with that too much, it's going to look ugly. So let's get it roughly back to where it was there. I don't want to mess with that too much. Let's put that back on. Let's put that to, oh god, no, don't want that. Let's put it on 1, 0. slowly get that back. There we go. Segments. Can increase those. Bevel seed. I don't believe that does anything noticeable at the moment. But I'll tell you what, let's just get rid of that and then let's try something else. Let's try that. Then you can dial the thickness down, I believe, of this. Yeah, let's get those back there. Depth. Let's get the depth down a bit. So there, you've got a few of those. Right, let's press Shift and Q again and let's add more. Let's go to this one, inner. So now we've got more of an option going here. So let's colour that in. Let's go black. Take the roughness all the way up, actually. A bit of metallic. And then click just there. What do we want that to be? We want that to be like a shiny grey. So let's take the roughness down and metallic halfway up. Roughness all the way down, metallic up. Okay, there's those bits there, and then for the inside that can be, let's get a close up of this. Yep, select those. Let's make that, I don't know, gold. So that's how that looks. That's pretty sick. And then do the same here. Wow, select all these faces, prize them off. Subdivide these. What am I doing? There we go. Let's just be quick for this one. Select all. And then go back into panels. Let's just do a few more of those. Okay, that's cool. Let's go black. No, that's glass. I mean, you can do glass. That's pretty cool. You can do the glass there, and then select these here. And then let's go with black. Oh, that is impressive. And then let's select this one, front wire, select faces. Actually, no, we don't need to select faces. Actually, yes, we do. Purely because I don't want that going down here. Right, let's shade that smooth. Right, front. Subdivide this quite a lot. Select all. Let's do... I'll tell you what, let's do tubes. This is one I'm having issues with at the moment. So we're all learning here. Then you've got cut angle, you've got bevel offset. I don't believe we mess with that, so let's just leave that at 300. Oh, no. Yeah, this is all a learning curve, especially when you're recording it live. What would we mess with here? Subdivisions, no, I doubt it would be that. Smoothness, no. Offset. Width. Oh, yeah, there we go. But some of them are too thick. I don't know, that, I suppose, yeah, at a glance, that's not too bad. Okay, right, let's select those. Give them, no, it's not very nice, is it? Okay, that's cool. Let's click back on this. Shift Q, panels, give it some panel. Color those black, wherever that may be. Haven't labeled anything. So, there we go. Let's just get inside these nooks and crannies. Select that and find gold. There it is. And just look how cool that is. Like, hours of work is saved at a click of a bloody menu. It's just awesome. So what haven't I covered? So basically, let's create this. So let's create a mesh. Let's bring it over to this workspace, make it big. Tab into edit mode, and then let's subdivide it. So we're going to right click, subdivide, open this up, put it all the way to 10. Make sure all of it's selected when you tab back into object mode, and then Shift Q. Let's go to panels, and then just mess around here. No, let's just go back to that one. Okay, so you're always going to get something different. So let's see what we can do differently here. Depth, something lower or higher. Set it back to where it roughly was. I'm going to have to get used to all of these menus. Segments. Doesn't do anything noticeable. Bevel. Okay. Smoothing. Obviously gives it like a rounded edge. Subdivision makes it do that. Notches. Oh yeah, we don't want things that look like Christmas trees. Don't know, that is an idea there. That's like a town. You've got spires. You've got I don't know. This is absolutely insane. Because right here, I've accidentally made like this is a scene right here, and then obviously select and then convert to mesh, and then that's when you can start like I don't know. Let's say we want to color this one. We'll select all these faces. Oh no. Let's just do it all manually because we could be here all day. Because I don't call myself a professional Blender user, but I'm trying to be. Right, so we've got that one coloured. Let's get rid of that. Select that one alone out of them all, and then let's just give that a slightly darker colour. And then, I don't know. I'm going to pick on you. Give that a darker effect there. And then, imagine what you can do with this. And then let's select this one again. These. I'm sure there's a quicker way of doing this. So, as I said, I haven't planned this video whatsoever. Okay, just got that top bit selected. Take that off. Change some colours around. Let's give that like a. There we go, and then connect that back. Control and J. Just look at that. And then if we select what's already been made, let's go into tubes and see what disaster this causes. No, I don't think it's going to do much because I need to select that panel, then go into tubes. There we go. Right, amount. Let's tone that down to about there. Width. Let's put it about there. And then with the tube selected, let's change them to a different colour. Have I got it? No, that's the plane. I knew that. It's stupid. This is $15. This is the first add-on I've ever purchased, and it is worth every penny. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the link in my video description, and then obviously if you guys watch this and you're like, how on earth do I install this or anything, because it does come with the guide, I can basically show you. But let me bring it up on screen here. There we go. It's basically this. And here's some examples of what it can actually look like. I mean, come on. You could do that in probably a couple of hours. Making the shape arrangement is a 10-second job now. It's just, it feels like you've paid for like one of those cheap magazines for your PlayStation 1 back in the day, and it's like, oh, you've got all the codes to get all the guns in GTA, and it's ridiculous. And obviously here's a list of like random loop extrusion. The panels we were showing off, random cells, randomly creates faces in cell configurations, scatters, so like scattering of objects. If you're going to make like you know what, it's easier to show you scatter. So let's make a plane here, bring it over here, put the camera at an angle. Let's subdivide this 10, make sure it's all selected. Right, let's go in scatter. So like, here's an example. Exploded. So like, you can obviously change this around. You can probably change the shapes of everything, but let's do something cool. Let's go into emissions here. Let's give it like a purple sort of color, and then scale that shit up. I mean, where else can you get this? It's absolutely insane. Scale it down. It's like you could probably animate that to do all sorts of trickery. I mean, Jesus, it's incredible, this. And as you can see here, I've put a little playground together, and I'll be working on this a lot more, but this is absolutely insane. So like I said, I will link this in my video, and it's $15, and obviously I think this is the best 15 quid or dollar that I've ever spent on Blender. This is probably the first amount of money I've ever spent on Blender, actually, and I am more than pleased with it. I mean, here's some more examples of like a starship, containers. It's wild. And then like a orbital station that have like people living, like think interstellar. It's stupid. But I'm gonna stop the video now because I can only sit here and go, oh my god, it's crazy for another 10 minutes. But yeah, I'm really impressed with this, and I will be pumping out more Blender content in the future. So here's a rough, rugged and raw, unedited video of me rambling on about how cool this is. So like me this morning stumbling upon that video, I hope you guys stumble upon this and you're impressed with what it can do. So stand by for more. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.